All right, everybody, yet again, another video for the day, which means it's this time around the question of the day. I got Ava in the other room here until I got to take her to soccer practice. So, anyways, we want to sneak it in and spend the next few minutes with you answering the question of the day. And as always, you are encouraged to comment below. Let me know what your perspective is, what your answer to the question, if you were being asked, it would be. So, today's question is, what are your favorite simple pleasures? What are your favorite simple pleasures? All right, I like it. One maybe a little non-business related here. First one that comes to mind, if any of you know me at all, it is definitely getting outside and searching for Native American artifacts. Walking cornfields, bean fields, creeks, rivers, you name it, looking for ancient artifacts from Native Americans. That is just, if I didn't have to work or have anything else to do the rest of my life, that would be it. Right? I just obsess about it. And I don't know why. Just since a young age, I've always found it very interesting, love the history and all of that. I don't do it to sell them. I'll never sell them. I'll pass them down for generations, hopefully, and just appreciate the history of them. Or if my kids and their kids never want them, then they can donate them to a museum or something. But I do document where I found it, anything I know about it, like the style, the age, and I have it in a book for my collection to document all of that and capture the history of it, so it's not lost forever. So definitely that. I enjoy fishing, just being outdoors in general, but definitely fishing, kayaking, stuff like that, which is why living around the lake is so important to me. I just find peace and allows me to decompress and all of that after a busy, hectic, stressful day. So those are a couple. I love playing with dogs and, of course, my kids. I don't know if those are simple pleasures or not, but I'm pretty easily entertained. There's not much that I need. I don't watch a ton of TV or anything like that. I'd much rather create memories, experiences, quality time, or frankly, just sit there and sip on a cup of coffee in our Three Seasons porch and stare out at the lake. That's good too. I love to camp and do some, just like I said, you can see a pattern. Anything outside, fishing, camping, searching for artifacts, kayaking, taking the dogs for a walk. These are all things that I just frankly enjoy. Outside of that, if it gets closer to the work realm of things, a simple pleasure, I enjoy creating content. I love creating new things, writing courses, developing workbooks, creating outlines for events, and speaking, just training. In that sense, I think my brain is creative and it has a way to articulate big things distilled down into small things that make sense. And I think, toot toot, I think I'm pretty good at inserting and pulling stories, being a good storyteller, whether it's, sports references to prove a point, kids' stories, which is a huge part of my book to create points and lessons, just drawing from everyday life things to help support an overarching lesson or a point, especially in the coaching consulting space that I'm in. So there's a few. What about you? What are your favorite simple pleasures? Leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear and learn that about you. All right, I got to run. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon.